Yo, how's it going guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at the most used team in FIFA 21 for the first season. Obviously the first season is coming towards the end and I want to show you guys the most used team. Basically I've used FUTBIN to actually see how many games it says they've played actually on the players. I think it's based on if you import your team, it takes a look at the market, things like that, with games played on the cards. Puts them together. Obviously it's not going to be 100% accurate to my knowledge anyway, but I'm sure it gives a great indication, as you can tell with some of the players you will see in this team, as to what is the most popular team and the most used team in FIFA 21. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, smash like down below, subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content, and I think that you guys already can probably name at least 9 of these players that will be in the team. But it's really interesting when we actually take a look at which players go where, and actually which players were really close to actually being used a lot. I think you get a really good idea. If you play Division Rivals a lot, if you play FUT Champs a lot, you know exactly which players are probably going to be in which spot. But there were a few who did actually catch me off guard. So, in the first spot, it's obvious. It is obvious. I can't spell his name, but it's Alisson. 60,000 coins for this Alisson. He has 2.4 million games on the card, and I think we all know why Alisson is so commonly used this year, and I don't even think it's really because Alisson is that good in game. I don't really think he is that great, but the reason for it being is he fits right with Joe Gomez's regular card, which has 4.1 million games on the card, which is the most, I do believe, in this whole team. Joe Gomez is one of them cards you could pick up early for around 70 to 80,000 coins. Went up to around 100, people could still easily afford him. Whack him in your team and everyone knows how overpowered he is. So you've got the Alisson Joe Gomez link. We all knew it was coming, but between them, over 6 million games. Right back, I think it's an easy choice. It has to be Semedo. Now he's at Wolves, it makes him even more usable with the Joe Gomez links, with the links to Allen, things like that. Joe Gomez with 4 million. This Semedo 2.3, Walker on 1.9, so them being quite close I think shows that maybe people use Semedo at the start, then they switch to Kyle Walker. With Semedo being 8,000 coins, that is a steal. Next to him, there's only one choice. It's Varane. It's just Varane. I mean, 3 million games on this Varane card. I think I saw this the other day. It was a graph and it showed how good FIFA was, and then the point where Varane was accessible to everyone. And I think the 3 million games on the card really does highlight how popular he is. The reason he's so popular, not only the fact that he's probably the best centre-back in the game, it's Mendy. Mendy, the perfect link between those two. We've seen this back 5 hundreds of times. We've seen it in everyone's team pretty much. And the thing is, with FIFA, you may as well build a back line which is just super strong, super reliable, and doesn't cost a whole bunch. So you can get all of them at a decent price. And yeah, no real reason to change any of these unless you get something crazy in packs, or you do get something from Icon Swaps, which will be coming very soon. The midfield did surprise me actually. We've got Paul Pogba on 3.1 million games. Pogba for me is absolutely brilliant. He's probably my favourite centre-back I've used this centre midfielder I've used this year. He's so good. He has everything you need from a midfielder this game. I really think that dribbling does play into the fact that he is so good this year. But yeah, it kind of surprised me. And on the second one, we've got Kante, 2.6 million games on this N'Golo Kante card. That's quite, yeah, it's not really a surprise, really. I mean, you play N'Golo Kante all the time. What was a surprise to me was this Ronaldo Sanchez card. Not the Europa League one, obviously, but this Inform here, 190,000 coins. This was the card which had 2.5 million games on it. So I think with the links to Cristiano Ronaldo, the links to Semedo, Bruno Fernandes, Gelson Martins gives a strong link. There are so many good links to this Ronaldo Sanchez card. Neymar, Mbappe, so many. No wonder he's being used so many times. And I think Ronaldo Sanchez really does have that top quality feel this year. The left wing spot is just so obvious. It's Marcus Rashford. 188,000 coins on the Xbox. He's had 3.8 million games on this card. Close second was Heung-min Son on around 3.7. Yeah, 3.7 for Heung-min Son. So not much of a difference. Rashford narrowly beats him, but I'm surprised. I thought that Rashford would be way ahead of Son. I don't feel like I play Heung-min Son that much, but when I do play against him, he is really annoying. Next to him, I think it's obvious, Anthony Martial, 3.1 million games played, 2.7 on Aubameyang, and then Werner on 2.4. So it's just the Premier League sweaty strikers. And the right wing is Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura, 13,000 coins. This one was a surprise to me. I think because Moura isn't really... I don't think he's that good, but he actually is. Played so many times. Was it 2.9 million? Salah, 2.3 million, which is surprising. I think it shows the sort of shift that we've had this year in FIFA 21, where people have been able to access coins quite quickly. People have been able to get the Mo Salahs and the Messis. Messi, 1.4 million games on Lionel Messi, and he's not popular this year, in my opinion. I don't think he's a popular card. Don't think he is all as good as he was last year, not as good as Cristiano Ronaldo, and I think that's reflected in his price. But I think looking at this compared to last year shows a real shift in this game. Cards like Messi, they are nowhere near as much as they were in previous years. Cards like Ronaldo Sanchez, he is so in demand. For an 82 rated being 190,000 coins is crazy. The backline will be as good as you get, and I think you probably could have guessed this team, but yeah, a few ones that did miss out, like I say, Sissoko is really close. I don't feel like you see Sissoko all that much. I think Allen is a much better option. Aubameyang, Adama Traore was close. I think we had the likes of Kyle Walker, as I mentioned. But yeah, that is the most used team in FIFA 21. What do you guys think? Could you have guessed it prior to this video starting? Probably. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Smash a like down below if you did. I'll catch you all in the next one.